Hi guys, Noah here back with another deck tech from our first Wednesday night test session. This is open mono fire rush, splashing a couple white cards. When we get to that, I'm sure you'll agree with the white splash. So first we'll start with our one drops. We have 3 Blaze Belcher, fairly straightforward. 1 drop aggressive creature. We have 3 Jet Flame Bodyguard, which is a Draken, which is Evo bait for all of our guys. Plus he's a big guy and can attack creatures, so he gets the nod. 3 Bronca, the Treacherous, which combos with one of our Evos down in a second. It's a nice little 2k Draken as well, so it works with all the evolutions. We have another Draken, a new addition from Gauntlet, Ember Adept, which is a source of card advantage, and it also has Protector in case you want to save one of your bigger creatures from dying in combat. Next one we have Flame Spinner. It is also a Draken, and it gains the benefit of when it comes into play, if you have another creature with fast attack, which is the next creature I'm going to show you, it also gains fast attack. So it just adds to that red aggressive curve. The next one is Jet Thrust Darter, which it worked okay today. It maybe will make it trim down to 2. We'll see. But as of right now, it has fast attack, so it gives the Flame Spinner a benefit, and it also fits nicely on curve. The next card was Krakus the Dominator. It felt a little slow today, which is why it's at 2. But against the blocker decks, it really shined. Against Andromeda, it really shined. And yeah, so he may go up, but at 2 right now, it feels right. And then we have 2 Gale of Flame the Assaulter, Team GTA's mascot. He can't not be in the deck, so. He also overperformed today, but 2 felt like a good number. If we want to keep the curve low, we may trim some of the higher stuff and add a 3rd one. He was very strong. Up top here we got the only 6 Shield Blasts in the deck. We have 3 Comet Missile, which of course kills a blocker, which of course this deck wants to be doing, and 3 the Arbiter, which is the only light card in the deck, but it is just so strong, and if you draw it in your opening hand, it's just mana.
Because it got Aether Adept, or not Aether Adept, the Adept's discard outlet.
Oh yeah, it also can be discarded to Ember Adept to gain extra value there. Okay, so let's move on to the last bit of the deck. We have 3 Torhelm Stomper Elite. This card was absolutely insane today. You would play your Jet Flame or your Blaze Belcher, and because it can go on any fire creature, it's not limited to just Draken. It makes Blaze Belcher much better in the deck, and it just eats everything. It eats all the blockers. It eats all the birds and dragons. So yeah, it being a 3 of is correct. When Andre played the deck at first, he thought it was only supposed to be a 2 of, but then he picked up the deck and was like, yeah, this thing needs to be at 3. So we put the 3rd back in, and it was very good. Okay, so next Evo we have is 2 Burnclaw the Relentless. So when this guy comes into play, you search up a Bronca the Treacherous. So he's not at 3 just because if these guys aren't in the deck or we run out, they get a little clunky. So we're at 2 right now because the next Evo as well is also at 3 mana, which serves a similar but different function. This guy can trade with all the 6Ks like Blinder Beetle Prime and any other mono light evolution, which are mainly all 6Ks in case they're giving you a problem. And he also double breaks, so he just deals a lot of damage and gets you to game quicker. Number 4 Evo on the list, we have 3 Restless Conflagration. All of you guys who play Standard, you guys know about this guy. He's a house, deals with all the blockers. He's a good support. Allows Comet Missile to be a nice support to this card. You don't just fold to all the blockers, and he's huge. He trades with all the 6Ks again and double breaks, so that's why he's at 3. He's just one of the best cards in the deck, staple for this archetype. And then the last one, in the stream tonight we had some controversy over whether War Master Tetsurian should be included. But after playing a few games against some of the slower decks, he proved himself quite well, considering he's massive. Say like there's a lot of evolutions in the deck. So at one point you go turn 2 Torhelm, turn 3 Laser Arm, turn 4 Restless, remove 1 attack. Following and say 2 turns later, you still have something underneath the Restless, and you want to say they have 4 shields and all their creatures are say 6k or 7k. This guy it forces the damage through, and got us through a lot of really tough situations today. So for now, we're going to stick with 2. And if you guys have any other ideas, any questions, please feel free to leave comments in the, down below, and subscribe. Yeah, we're growing, and we love what we're doing. So stick around, and we'll be back with more videos. Bye, guys.